My dear colleague in the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, Shri Ismatur Mominin, who is also the chairman of the Forest Development Corporation of Meghalaya, our most respected Chancellor of USTM and my very dear friend, Mr. Hawk, Professor G.D. Sharma, the Vice Chancellor of USTM, Dr. A.V. Ravi Kumar, who has been so gracious to conduct this seminar from all the way from Gandhinagar, professors of the faculty members of USTM, students, participants of this seminar and exhibition, and ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. First of all, a very good afternoon to each and every one of you, and a profuse apology from my side. The program was scheduled for much earlier than this, but for many reasons, I won't go into them. We have been not able to reach on time, and this program is starting late. I always make it a point to be always on time. I'm very particular about punctuality, but today I'm late, so I would like to apologize first and foremost. Having said that, I'm very honored to be part of today's valedictory ceremony of the National Exhibition and Seminar on Plasma Physics. So, I'm not a science student. I don't have a background of science, but I've always had this innate curiosity in me and this love for science, and I've always been awed by the brilliance of science. And it's not just science, but what it does for our lives, for the people all around us. And today, although we may have so many challenges and so many problems in the world, be it the population boom that's taking place, be it unemployment, be it poverty, be it climate change, science has a very important role in either mitigating or finding solutions to all these challenges that we as human race are facing today. Science is indeed all around us, and while I will not get into any scientific technicalities, because that is, as I said, not my field, because I wouldn't like to make a fool of myself in front of scientists who are present here. From whatever knowledge and interest I possess, I understand that beyond solids, liquids and gases, plasma is the fourth state of matter, as was mentioned by Professor Ravi Kumar. And this fourth state of matter is a special kind of electrified gas. We all know it has found many uses in modern technological devices such as plasma television, neon signs and lighting, weather predictions, and even water purification. But as a minister who is also in charge of health and family welfare, what fascinates me personally is the vast scope of usage of plasma. Although Dr. Kumar was very particular, this is nothing to do with the plasma found in our blood, but it has found usage in the field of medical science. Plasma sterilization of implants and surgical instruments is one of the most effective ways of sterilization today, and it is also used in several hospitals to ensure the complete safety of a patient. Sensitive applications of plasma, like subjecting the human body or internal organs to plasma treatment for medical purposes, are also possible today. Dermatology is the perfect example of this, where treatment of the skin has advanced significantly using plasma applications. Such plasma applications have also been used for the treatment of chronic ulcers, acne, rosacea, and hair loss, among others. Well, I don't know if I am correct in my scientific finding. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Ravi. With such advancement in the field of plasma, I'm thankful to the University of Science and Technology for taking up this initiative, for acquainting not just our student community, but I think this will go a very long way in also acquainting lay people like us in this very, very fast moving and relevant technology that is coming up in the field of science. This is a great way to, through an exhibition, to really to instigate the kind of curiosity of our children, of our student community, and also how we can empower ourselves with its correct usage in our lives. While knowledge about the diverse uses of plasma is still a subject of research, but through seminars like the NESPP, which is being held today, the valedictory session is being held today and concluded today, I am positive that we can encourage our students and all of us and all our bright young minds to build an interest in learning this extremely unique and useful branch of physics. I've always felt that I was listening to what Dr. Ravi was mentioning about how the students of USTM have taken part in also disseminating information about the usage of plasma and about what plasma technology is all about. And I have always felt that the best way to gauge how well a student has learned, and how well the student has understood and grasped his subject is to test his capabilities in how well he or she teaches his understanding to somebody else. And I think that this method is the crux of why I think Mr. Hawk as Chancellor and the faculty members had the involvement of the students of USTM from participating in this seminar and this exhibition, and use this opportunity to gain more in-depth knowledge about the subject by way of knowing it and then explaining it to others. So that's the best way of learning, the best way that the teacher can gauge how well his students or her students have learned. Hoxab had mentioned about the close association my late father had with this university. I'm very proud of the fact that my late father had this association, as my honorable colleague was mentioning, that he was amazed to see the kind of infrastructure that has come about here, the kind of the learning that children are receiving in this very prestigious university. And for me, I think my late father would be so proud that today his name has found itself in the buildings that are here. His contributions are acknowledged every time Hoxab stands up to speak about this university. And I know my late father would be so happy that he took the right decision in giving that kind of support to Hoxab, because at that point he knew that this man is there not for anything else but to spread education, because that is his passion, that is his love. And that was the recognition my father saw in him, and gave him all the support. So that association continues today in me. That continues with my brother, the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya. That continues with us as a party, as a government. And I look forward to seeing this cooperation, this collaboration, this association continuing in the future. What Hoxab mentioned and my honorable colleague mentioned about the PA Sangma Medical College coming up, I really see that this collaboration, this association will become stronger and stronger and stronger as the years go by. So thank you once again, Hoxab, for giving me this opportunity, this honor of coming here to be associated with this seminar. As Hoxab knows clearly well, I have never said no, and I will never say no to any request that he makes. I love to interact with students because you are the future, And for me, I see every opportunity where I stand on a lectern or on a podium and get an opportunity to address the youth, that all of you must have that fire in yourself. That fire is number one, that all of you are special in your own kind of way. Never let anybody tell you that you are lesser than anybody. All of you have that potential and the capability. The second thing is that a great responsibility lies on each and every one of you, on your shoulders, because today the world, as I said, is facing so many challenges. The country is facing so many challenges, and all of you must live up to that expectation, must come up with solutions to all these challenges. That responsibility lies on each and every one of you, on your shoulders. We are, although I am much younger to Hoksab in age, but still, we are on the way out. It is you who will be taking up the mantle. We will pass on the torch to you. So that responsibility lies on each and every one of you. And I really am so hopeful and I'm so optimistic that with universities like USTM, we are heading in the right direction. Our youth are being molded in the right way. So thank you to USTM, thank you to the Hoksab for this opportunity and for this seminar, and thank you also to Professor Ravi, Dr. Ravi, for having come here and given his wonderful talks during the seminar. And God bless each and every one of you. God bless USTM. God bless the state of Meghalaya. Jai Hind.